Kai Havertz apparently is injured and he's picked up an injury, and he's the latest name where Arsenal players are concerned to pick up knocks. Whenever we seem to be getting some players back, some others seem to be getting injured, and it's quite annoying, people. If I share my screen with you lot, don't forget to smash the like button. I'm sure by now several people have picked up on it, but initially I saw Fabrizio Romano speak. He has said official German Federation informed that Kai Havertz will be out of the upcoming games against Bosnia and the Netherlands with a knee problem. He'll be assessed by Arsenal staff in the next days and won't travel with the national team. Now, again, has he been playing with an injury and he's aggravated it, or did he pick up an injury during the game recently against Southampton, and then when the adrenaline wore off, he felt something in his knee? I'm not sure. Hopefully, people, for me, I hope this is a bit of dark arts from Arsenal, a bit of gamesmanship. We all know Kai Havertz has played a crazy amount of football over for the last over a year, really, year and a half, really and truly. He's one of Arsenal's first names on the team sheet. He's one of the Arsenal players with probably the most minutes in all comps to games played as well. And obviously, he's one of our most reliable and key players. So it is a bit annoying. There isn't, and the same goes for him at Germany. So it is a bit annoying. You can't say there's too many times where he's going to be given a rest or provided a rest or anything close to that. So could Arsenal be playing a bit of games where, you know, they're telling Germany he's injured, he's going to use this kind of week or two, however long the international break is, to kind of, you know, chill off for a bit, really and truly, and then you're able to go. We've got a big run of games. We've got a lot of football from now probably until February, really and truly. So I hope this is nothing serious. I hope it's a bit of gamesmanship. If it is a bit of gamesmanship, Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice, you need to follow suit and come out of the England stuff as well, people. Calafiori, I'm pretty sure he got called up by Italy. Stay safe. I mean, injuries can strike at any time, people, as you guys know, but it's quite crazy that it just seems to be our football club. And as I said, just when you're welcoming back Tomiyasu and a couple other players, a couple other players are getting knocked. The international break scares me. I'm happy that Mikel Moreno's not been called up with Spain. Timber's not gone off with the Netherlands. But there's going to be some knocks that get picked up. The last one wasn't very kind, was it? You know, who's currently injured at the moment? Benjamin White, Timber. On paper, we don't know the status, but Kai Havertz. There's definitely a couple more players, really and truly. There's Zinchenko. There's a few more as well. So we're going to have to get on with it. So far, we've coped. You know, we've fully had to test our squad depth, and we've coped and we've got away with it. So I hope that continues. If assuming the worst and Kai Havertz is injured and, you know, the knee problem, he is out for a week or a couple of weeks, to be honest, it's come at the right time because you've got 2 weeks off in terms of Premier League action. So there could be some recovery there. Odegaard's also injured. I'm still thinking about what I said. So there's that. But assuming the worst and he's out, he suffers, he has to sit down on the injury table for a minute. Who goes up front? Do you play Trossard as a false nine? Do you put Gabriel Jesus there? And if you put Gabriel Jesus there, you know, what's the knock-on effect? Because again, if we lose Odegaard and lose Kai Havertz and don't have either one, we're in serious trouble, you know, people. You know, Kai Havertz and Odegaard are the first two players to lead the press for this football club. We all know Kai Havertz allows David Raya to knock it long. He's a very good player for what he does. And big up Kai Havertz, you know, he's still finding the back of the net. So yeah, he's one of the only Arsenal players apart from Saka that seems to be scoring goals. So I hope this is nothing serious. I must admit, I have no evidence to go off this. I do think it's Arsenal and Kai Havertz telling a bit of white lies. But at the same time, I know it's difficult for clubs, and in this case, Mikel Arteta and Arsenal and Kai Havertz, I'm sure he would want to listen to the manager, but this comes down to national pride. I'm sure every player that gets selected by their countries wants to play. So as much as I think this is dark arts, because we've seen it before, not at Arsenal, but we've seen it before, how far does that go? I'm not too sure, people. You know, in life, they say hope for the best, prepare for the worst, and that's what we're going to have to do. Injuries can strike at any time. We're going to have to hold that. Hopefully, you know, the Kai Havertzes of this world, the Odegaards, the Zinnies, anybody who's injured for that matter, they're back sooner rather than later. But for now, we're going to have to deal with this and see how it develops in the next couple of weeks, really, because Arteta, you know, this is probably the best time to announce it, really, you know, because had they have said anything after the game directly on Saturday, it would have been in issues. Thinking about it logically, you know, there's no press conference for Mikel Arteta. He's there with the family, probably, you know, the players and that haven't gone off with or going off with their country. His family probably gets a couple of days off to rest people and not have to answer any questions. So probably the best time to announce this, people, which makes me believe, yeah, this is a bit of dark arts. You know, it does make me anxious on one hand. On the other hand, I just want to wait and we'll see how the situation develops. Maybe there'll be other talking points, or maybe if it's still unclear what's going on by the time we play Bournemouth, you'd imagine Mikel Arteta will be asked about this. And to be fair, it would give Gabriel Jesus a chance to step up as a striker. I know people, you know, the Southampton game from Jesus was horrible, man. There was a lack of influence above everything with him. But we're going left with this. Smash the like button. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Peace.
Always just like, I think